Hello, Princess on a Pillow here. I am here to do a review slash recap with my opinion on Love After Lockup Season 6, Episode 9. It's titled Love and Vengeance. Let's get started. First couple, Alexis and Julius. Alexis pulled up on Julius in a shopping center. He is with two girls and I think one of his male friends. She asked him who are the girls and why were they in her car. Julius is mumbling and being all nonchalant. So then the girls told Alexis that nothing is going on and they're just video girls. Julius told Alexis that they are good. Alexis asked him why didn't he answer the phone when she called. He said, I don't know. In his confessional, he said he's a rapper and he's always going to be around females, and the sooner she understands, the better. So then Julius, the girls, and his friend got back into Alexis' car and took off. What's up with these criminals thinking they can just jump into people's car and take off? That's stealing. Why don't they think that it's an okay thing to do? So Alexis is pissed and she said, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. So then Julius comes back and gave her the keys to her car. And then he ignored her. He told the girls he'd contact them later about the video, and him and his friend went into the store to shop and left her in the parking lot. Her friend is upset that she allowed Julius to treat her badly. Alexis told her friend that, okay, when he gets home, I'll handle it. I'll deal with it when he gets home. Next up, Joey and Michael. The father decided to pray for Michael. So they all sat around the table holding hands while he prayed.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. Could you please repeat your request?
So they said goodbye to the parents, and while they're driving, Joey thinks that the meeting went well. He is telling Michael that his family cares about them and they mean well. Michael told Joey that he relapses when he gets bored. Joey told Michael that he relapses when he's lonely.
I'm not sure I understand. Were you asking me to do something?
No.
All right, have a good day.
Joey told Michael, now that they are good, Joey told Michael that now they're good because they have each other. But Michael is not feeling Joey, so he dumps him. Michael told Joey that he thinks they should go their separate ways. Michael told Joey that they are not connecting like they were before he went to jail. He told Joey that he's too good for him. You know, Joey's too good for Michael. That's what he's saying. And then he ruined it by telling Joey that I don't want to be with you. That's so mean. You shouldn't have said that part. Joey told him, it's only been 2 days and you don't even want to try. Damn, Joey, if somebody is dumping me, I'm going to say, okay, bye. I could be dying on the inside, but I'm going to say, okay, bye, and I'm going to walk away. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to beg anybody to stay with me. He told him, it's only 2 days. You haven't even tried yet. That was that. They broke up right there in the parking lot. Michael dumped Joey in the parking lot of the hotel. Next up, we have Kiana and Demondrick. Demondrick got a job molding and shaping concrete. That's what he said. Part-time. Kiana thinks Demondrick is at work, but he goes over Joella's house to see his youngest son because he hasn't seen him yet since he's been out of jail. Meanwhile, Kiana is at work at the hair salon, and she told her co-workers how Joella showed up at the barbecue and didn't drop the kids off. She stayed and enjoyed the festivities instead of leaving. So one of her co-workers asked her, what is that on your finger? What is that on your hand? Kiana said it's an engagement ring. She told her co-workers that Demondrick asked her to marry him. He didn't really ask her to marry him. They told her she doesn't look happy. She told them that she is waiting to see his actions first before she gets happy. In the meantime, Demondrick goes to see his kids, and those kids love him. And I hope he can stay out of prison and, be able to be a father to them. Demondrick said in his confessional that he feels like he's living two lives. He said he's loyal to Kiana because she was there for him. She took care of him while he was in prison. He said he feels loyalty to Joella because she took care of all three of his kids while he was in prison. She had no choice. She's their mother. Demondrick told Joella that he got engaged to Kiana. But Joella still thinks that Demondrick will come back to her. She ain't sweating it. She don't care. Next scene, Kiana told us that she found text messages in Demondrick's phone from his baby mama. So she removed the engagement ring and put it in a drawer. We see Demondrick at his father's house, and I guess Kiana must have kicked him out because the father told him it's good to have you back in the house. That's what the father told Demondrick. Demondrick told the producer that Kiana went through his phone and found messages between him and Joella. Demondrick said he had met up with Joella and they were just sitting in the car chilling and nothing happened. But in the text message, it said, "You're going to be mad." Joella said to him, "You're going to be mad because I got my period." So it looked like they were having sex, trying to get her pregnant. He said he needs to figure out what he needs to do to get Kiana back. Kiana met up with her cousin and told her cousin everything that went down. She said Demondrick was being sneaky, so she went through his phone and saw the risque messages between him and Joella. Kiana said Demondrick's phone rings at 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning. Her cousin told her that they need therapy. They don't need therapy. What do they need therapy for? She don't trust him because he's sneaking around with his baby mama. But they need therapy for it. Anyway, Kiana said all he has to do is keep it in his pants. She's right. He needs to keep his crap in his pants. Stop sharing it with Joella. Demondrick called Kiana and told her that they needed to talk. She said, "Well, I'm not home right now. When I get home, I will call you." But when she got home, she removed his clothes from the closet. When he came to the house, she told him to get his shit and leave. That's right, leave. Next up, Will and Courtney. Even though Will thinks that Courtney is on drugs, he took her to get a flying lesson, something she's always wanted to do. Courtney enjoyed her flying lesson, but she's still pissed at Will for not trusting her and thinking she's on drugs. So she's being a brat. She's not talking to him. She's pouting. She's acting standoffish. He took her to get something to eat. She refused to order food. In her confessional, she told us all about a boyfriend who was abusive because he didn't trust her. So she claimed that Will not trusting her is triggering for her. But what she needs to do is to talk to him about how she's feeling. Just talk to him. Stop being a brat. So they're sitting down waiting for their food. And she starts yelling at him because she said, "You took me to a sandwich shop for our date. What, you ain't got no money? What, are you going to take me to a souvenir store next?" He told her, "Well, maybe I should put you up on the shelf and you be my souvenir, or you be the souvenir." She got mad at that. She took the ring off, slammed it on the table, walked out and said, "I'm taking the bus home." He chases after her, and then he starts naming everything he's done for her and every dime he has spent on her and just going off, letting her know that he told her she was ungrateful. Oh no, the phone fell. Still recording? Yeah. Sorry y'all, the phone fell. Alright, let me put it back on the stand. Yeah. Will told Courtney she was ungrateful. And he named off everything he did for her. And then he told her, "You still got your sugar daddies. Don't think I didn't see them in your phone." And she said, "But maybe if you were taking care of me, I wouldn't have sugar daddies." He said, he told us in the confessional that he knew she had sugar daddies while she was in prison. And he said he was okay with it because he wasn't going to give her no money while she was in prison. He said, but she promised to get rid of her sugar daddies when she got out of prison, and she didn't. He said he saw her talking to, texting her sugar daddy. And they actually show a clip of her receiving a message from her sugar daddy and grinning about it. So yeah, she full of crap. Talking about he's triggering her by not trusting her. Yeah, right. So he said, how can I trust her when she still has sugar daddies and we're married? You know, how can I trust her? So we said, you know what? Bye. Take the bus. Take the bus. I'm out. And he walks off, and she yells back at him, "F you." And that was their little scene. Next up, we have Savannah and Bradley. Savannah is out walking the dog with Bradley's sister, Alyssa. Savannah let us know that Bradley is staying with his father and they are taking space from each other. The sister is trying to break up Savannah and Bradley. She gave Savannah some bad advice. She told Savannah to just pop up at his job to talk to him. So then Savannah did it. Savannah left to go pop up at his job. And when Savannah left, Alyssa told the producer that the whole entire family is trying to break up Savannah and Bradley because Savannah is too toxic for Bradley. But I hate when they say that. How is she toxic to him? He went to jail on his own. She's not the reason he went to jail. He was selling drugs and had guns. And he went to jail. She had nothing to do with him going to jail. So why do they keep saying that she and him are toxic? They're both toxic to each other. But that's not their business. They need to mind their damn business. So Savannah is on her way to Bradley's job to do a pop-up. And meanwhile, Bradley is at work. And he's talking badly about Savannah to his coworker. He told his coworker that Savannah goes through his phone every day. I think she goes through his phone every day because he gives her reason to go through his phone every day. He's always on his phone. Not listening to her and not talking to her. Get off your damn phone. So she wants to see what's so great about his phone. What's in his phone that he's always on his phone. So she goes through his phone. I mean, I don't go through people's phone. Never ever have, never ever will. So he's working and she's calling him. She's blowing up his phone. Then she pulls up at the job site in front of his boss. Now, I have been on Savannah's side this entire time, but I can't be on her side with her popping up at his job. That's a no-no. Why couldn't she wait until after he got off to talk to him? And then he goes over and said, what are you doing? Why are you here? She goes, the dog missed you. She looked like a psycho-stalking idiot. She's making me not like her anymore. Not wanting to be on her side anymore. So Bradley goes off on her. He told her, you go through my phone every single day and now you show up at my job. And he's letting her have it. And all she can say is, okay, goodbye. And then she started sniffling, started crying. So he walks off, and instead of driving off, she sits there and gets on the phone with her mother. So when he got off of work, he got in her car to talk to her. And she doesn't want to talk while on camera. So he gets back out of the car, told the producer she doesn't want to talk on camera. I'll go talk to her, go to her house and talk to her, and then he told the producer this. I'll tell you everything she said. So the producer was like, all right. So then we see something flash on the screen saying, some words flash on the screen saying, Savannah choose not to participate any further in filming. And I'm glad because they weren't entertaining to watch. They were not entertaining to watch. I hate that he kept calling her a bitch. I don't think he ever once called her Savannah. Her name was bitch as far as he was concerned. I hate that he talked badly to her about everyone and anyone who would listen. I also wasn't a fan of his sisters. They both need to get a life and leave this grown-ass man alone with his relationship. Why are they all up in his relationship? Leave him alone. Bradley said they made up that night. But a week later, he dumped her because he just couldn't handle her insecurities. He said she tried reaching out to him, but he's not the one for her. And I could have told him that. He kept calling her a bitch. Every minute he called her a bitch. And he kept bad-mouthing her to everyone. He never loved her. He didn't even like her. And I'm glad they're both off on my TV screen. Last but not least, we have Brooke and JK. Brooke is at work with her mother. I guess they work together. But she is missing JK. She thinks he's out job hunting, but instead, he's home asleep on the sofa. Then, thirsty-ass Alex, called him and practically begged him to come see her. JK claimed he feels guilty for going to see her, but he goes anyway. In the meantime, Brooke tracked JK's phone because she put a tracker on his phone. He don't know this. He just out of jail. He don't know nothing about tracking phones. So she had put a tracker on his phone. So she tracked him to see where he at. She found out he's at Marlboro. Marlboro is where Alex lives. So Brooke called JK and she got his voicemail. So she left him a message. She told him that she knows he's at his ex's house and he better call her back right now. So we see JK. He goes over to Alex's house. He knocks on the door. She opens the door. She hugs him. She's so happy to see him. And Alex is chunkier than I thought she was. In her pictures, she looked thin, but she's chunky. She's a chunky mama. Anyway, they sit down to talk, and he thanked her for being there for him when he was in prison and being there for his family. But he can't get over the fact that she cheated on him. He told her if she loved him, she would have never cheated on him. And while he's talking to Alex, I want to call her Alexis. While he's talking to Alex, Brooke is blowing up his phone. And he is ignoring her call. He is not answering. So we see Brooke now. We see Brooke. She's about an hour away. She is pissed. She's pissed that he's at his ex's house and he's not answering her calls. So she walked out on her mom. They're working and she walked out. She goes, "I'll see you later. I gotta go." She said she is going to Alex's house and she's gonna put hands. What did she say? She's gonna throw hands. She's gonna throw hands. Those are her words. And that was the end of the episode. And this is the end of my review. Thank you so very much for watching. Princess on a Pillow here. Bye.